Don't get run over, Cat. Scary, come.
Yeah. Guessing it's turbo.
Hello, right. Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes, this is my beautiful girlfriend Kat, and this evening we're taking Esther, my ST170 powered Mk1 Escort, to a car meet. Now there was actually two meets this evening and I couldn't decide which one I was going to go to, but one of those meets is at Southend on Sea, which this year it seems is becoming the place to be in terms of car meets and stuff. And I think tonight's meet is actually part two of the meet that we missed because I was having struggles with the clutch on this thing about a month ago. We obviously did go down there a week later, but yeah, as I say, this is going to be part two of the meet that we missed. It's called the Old School versus New School at the seafront or something along them lines. So yeah, looking forward to seeing who's going to come out tonight with their old school motors and the new school motors as well. I can appreciate all cars, and it looks like the weather's going to stay dry as well, although it's still a little bit cold. It's not quite summer yet, but yeah, we're going to rag it to Southend as quick as we can. Hopefully we'll end up joining some convoys on the way, who knows. Well, we've been on the M25 a matter of miles and we've hit traffic, but according to Cat Satnav, it's not a lot. Should clear up in a minute, although we've got some blue lights coming up behind, so I hope they're not looking for a blue Mk1 Escort, dragging it around the roundabout. Well, that will be the reason for the traffic. Transit Connect van hit the barrier by the looks of it. Maybe something crashed into him, who knows. Oh, it's tunnel run time, you know the rules. The symphony of the Gen V ITBs. Beautiful music. Route Master bus. Just married. And time for another tunnel run. Why not? Why not? Drop a couple of gears. Gotta let the RS6 go past. Well, that RS6 didn't pull away as much as I thought it would. Oh, there's our first classic Ford of the evening, Mk1 Fiesta. Alright, we've reached the average speed section of the A127. Gone are the days when you could just bomb it all the way to Southend. So yeah, it's a slow cruise from here on in. Actually haven't seen as many cool cars on the way as I was hoping, but there you go, it is what it is. I'm sure there's going to be plenty on display when we get to the seafront. We are being followed by that Mark 1 Fiesta we overtook, and there's an M3 competition. Mark 1 Focus RS, quite interesting that it's been debadged. A car like that nowadays, you know, with the values of them and stuff, they're mostly kept looking relatively stock, but yeah, cool car. I think that's the only car that Ford ever brought out with a Z-Tech turbo from standard, I think. Well, here's another cool car, Mark II MR2. Fun fact, years ago, I come very close to selling this thing to buy one of them. I mean, this thing was just a bare shell on a rotisserie at the time, but still, MR2s are cool cars. Like a poor man's supercar. 2 seats, engine mid-mounted, rear-wheel drive, really cool. And that one's red, which is, you know, supercar colour, isn't it? Well, now we're in actual Southend-on-Sea, so yeah, we've got to go even slower. Went down from 50 miles an hour to 40 miles an hour. And now we're at a red light. I suppose make a little bit of noise as we pull away. That motorbike got a bit close. I didn't really want to knock him off. No. Didn't want to scratch up my fiberglass wings, you know what I mean? Nice white Evo up ahead. Guy in the Mondeo loving Esther. That's an S13, the black one. And that's an S14 in front, the white one, I think. Oh, I do love a Sylvia, proper drift weapons. That's really cool graphics down the side of that white one as well.
They were there last week.
Oh, is it? I think that's that like Japanese flower.
Honey blossom.
Oh, is that what it is? Honey blossom. Well, we are officially in the traffic for the seafront now. Probably got about a mile to go, and we'll probably be stuck here for a good
half hour.
Yeah. Well, after sitting in traffic for ages since the last clip, we can now just about see the sea. It's actually 10 to 8. Thought we'd be here about 7:30, 7. So not that bad, but yeah, there's a lot of traffic in Southend this evening. It's going to be absolutely rammed. All right, we've finally made it to the bright lights of Southend. My beautiful girlfriend has just gone to the toilet. I'm feeling very jealous because my bladder is about to burst. See a lot of people complaining on Facebook about the meets down here recently, getting fined. But, you know, if you park on the pavement, then you've got to expect to get a fine. Mark 1 Golf passing by. And another Colt hot hatch, a Renault 5 GT Turbo. I wonder if that's the same one we saw at Petrol Hedonism, because it's certainly the same colour. Really cool.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Loving the look of that Fiesta. Moret headlights, sitting on Cosy rims. Really cool. It's Southend, not Mexico. Awesome Capri, love that. There's that Anglia. Another Capri coming past. Peugeot 205. Alright, so the question is now, how far up are we going to need to go before we can park? Seeing as the toilets are back down this way. Really cool old school Beetle. Can't really see from this angle, but the camber on the rear is ridiculous. How much camber would you like, sir? All of it. E30 Touring. I think we saw that last time we were down here. A liveried up Scooby. Check out the white skyline. How you doing? You alright?
Good boy. You alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah. Patch working?
So far, so good.
Good man, good man.
Escort Cosworth. Not sure about them rims, but each to their own. And check out that Chevy pickup. Beautiful colour. Absolutely mint as well. That is awesome. And cheeky Mark II Fiesta sitting on what looks like Capri laser wheels. Oh, it's got the XR2 spoiler on the back as well. And Mark IV Escort Mordor. And a really cool Beetle. Very interesting van. Is that the same one that the A-Team had?
Yeah, I think it is.
Cheeky Cortina sitting there on what looks like Capri laser wheels or Escort RS wheels. And a sit-up and beg pop. Check that out. And a Tommy Mackinnon Evo as well. Right, let's see if we can find a parking spot, because there's plenty of cool cars to check out down here. Alright, definitely made the right choice to come to this meet tonight. It's absolutely heaving. Loads of classic Fords down here as well. I was actually just chatting to a guy that I've seen at Chelsea Cruise a couple of times. I don't know if any of you guys remember, back in the day at the Ace Caf, there was two guys in Mark II Escorts that used to drift the roundabout together. Well, they're both here, they're both brothers. So yeah, just chatting to him. He said that his nice 1300 Escort is down here somewhere, so I'll give you a clip of that in a minute. First of all, check out this really cool Capri. Sitting on some sort of two-piece wheels, are they? Not sure. And here is that guy's Mark II that I was just telling you about. 1300, he's owned this for like 30 odd years. Apparently still on all its original panels and stuff. And yeah, this one still has the 1300 crossflow lump in it. Unlike his other red one, which he's put a 2-litre Pinto in, which he uses for drifting. Couple of 3-door Cozzies here. White one. And then in front of that, a really cool black one. In fact, make that 3, because there's another black one here. 3-door Cozzies parked together here at Southend. And I know I said I was going to focus on the Fords, but yeah, really cool old school Polo sitting over here on some really nice rims. Love the colour as well. Just missed this red 4-door going past. And old school Beetle with a roof rack. Really cool SAF Cozzy over here, parked next to a pretty leery looking MX-5. Check out the ducktail on that. MX-5's nuts. Let's get a shot of the front. Really cool thing. I think we saw this last time we were down here actually. Lovely E30 Beamer. Second one of them we've seen tonight is the Mk1 Fiesta that we saw on the way down here. I was speaking to the owner, and the engine in this engine bay has done 30,000 miles, although the shell has done 90,000. And he is toying with the idea of fitting an XR2 lump, but that's not a cheap conversion nowadays. You've literally got to basically destroy an XR2 to get all the other running gear, and even rusty XR2s are expensive nowadays. Sit up and beg pop. This went past us when we were coming into where the seafront is. What a beast. Huge rear tyres on it. Obviously got a V8 in the engine bay. A couple of Mark II Fiestas. Check out this convertible Beetle. Looks awesome. Really cool rims it's sitting on as well. And we can get a peek into the engine bay. The original air-cooled engine. Beautiful red and cream interior. Oh, it's a left hooker. And into the front, I'm guessing that's a tank for the air ride maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that has been done really well. You saw this thing at Petrol Hedonism, twin turbo. Crazy. Oh, it's parking up. Don't get run over, Cat. Another E30 Beamer. Really cool. Love those rims as well. Cheeky Mark III Fiesta. So hard to find a clean one of these nowadays. And just look how small it looks against that truck. Crazy. Look at the size of the turbo compared to my fist. few Mark IIs over here that we saw as I was coming in trying to find a space. Absolutely loving this 4-door beige thing, which is sitting on really deep mini light or super light rims. Really cool. Still got all its chrome and stuff. Yeah, really tidy interior. And behind that, a red RS2000. Awesome. All caged up and stuff by the looks of it. Yeah, full cage.
How are you?
Good, you? Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, that's crazy. Loving the colour-coded 5-spoke Revos as well. The owner's very kindly showing us the lump in the bay and it's running a Cosy. Awesome. That's loads of fun.
Yes. Scary at times.
Yeah. And then the other Mordor that's parked in this trio is actually that guy's brother. Really cool. Sitting on the really wide RS style rims. And what's this got in the bay? Oh, it would be, wouldn't it? Another Cosy lump. Awesome. And we'll have a look at the lump in the beige one as well. 2-litre Pinto running on side drafts. So here's another awesome Mark II Escort RS2000, but an X-Pack. Check out the wide arches. Really, really wide RS rims or RS style rims. I think they're the 7.5J ones. Loving the broad stripes down it. Bonnet pins. Inside I can just about make out that it's got Sparko seats in there. Not sure what seats they are, but it's still got the rear seat. Half cage in it by the looks of it. Yeah, that's pucker. That number plate's very similar to Ian's as well. Sort of rallier number plate. Pucker, Mark II Escort RS2000 X-Pack. Classic Mini, parked next to a 944S Porsche. Pretty sure this is the Nova we saw last time we came down here. There's the sit up and beg pot again, but also behind it is that really cool Chevy pickup we saw as we were driving past where it was parked earlier on. Pucker. Well, that is one pretty leery looking Supra. Just check out all the canards and stuff around it. Really low front lip, low side skirt blades, all the openings in the bonnet. Yeah, proper leery Supra. The lighting is terrible, but here is an Orion. And I'm guessing it's turboed into a bit better lighting. And we've got a Mark III Fiesta. I'm guessing it's an XR2. Got the DeLorean, I'm guessing that's the one we saw when we were down here last time. But check what's on the move. The X-Pack RS2000. Definitely sounds like it's still got its Pinto in it. Got a red Mark II Fiesta over here, sitting on pepper pots. In front of that, a white Saf Cosy, and next to that, a very familiar Mark II Fiesta. Pretty sure this belongs to a guy called Reese, and he's just put an ST170 lump in it. And I think Reese is going to be joining me on my club stand at Classic Ford this year. And in fact, the picture that I nicked off of the Classic Ford website to promote the stand is his car. Another Classic Mini sitting over here, really cool. And look what we got here, Series 1 RS Turbo, awesome. Now I know the lighting's terrible, but this is awesome. I think it's an RS Turbo Mark III Fiesta, going by the bonnet vents, but check out the rims they're sitting on, but also check out the beige or grey leather Recaro interior. That has been done really well. Such a shame the lighting is really poor, but yeah, mint. Awesome Olympic blue Mk1 Escort sitting over here. I'm sure I recognise this car, but I can't for the life of me remember the guy's name, but yeah, pretty tasty. If I remember rightly, it's got a NA Cosy lump in the bay, might be wrong. Again, really poor lighting, but absolutely stunning Saf Cosy with the bonnet up. awesome, really tidy, and it's got a really tidy leather interior in it as well. Pucker. Well, check this out, Sierra Estate with a turbocharged Vauxhall lump in it, which came out of a Astra twin top, you were saying, yeah?
Yeah, basically the same as a VXR.
Yeah.
The same engine.
Yeah.
Astra VXR, same engine.
Yeah. Really, really small, responsive turbo down there. And the owner tells me this has 0 lag. And another Safkozy. Check out the Series 2 RS Turbo. It looks awesome in black. Sitting on Cozzy rims. And it's got a carbon fibre bonnet with the carbon fibre effect aero catches. It's the Mark II Golf that we saw last time we were down there. I was chatting to the owner, it's actually not a GTI, it's a replica, but it's soon to be getting a 1.8 turbo lump. Definitely be a bit of a beast with that lump in the engine bay. Off goes the Mark II Golf. Really cool Mark 1 in the Golf colours. Check out the orange roll cage in there as well. And behind that, I have no idea. Datsun Sunny with an SR20 in it, apparently. All right, well, it's now 9:45 and it's going to take us ages to get out of Southend. So we're going to make a move. Hello, right? But yeah, got chatting to loads of people while I'm down here. It's mad how much support I've got from people in Southend. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but Southend was the place where I was first ever recognised back in the day. But yeah, so many cool cars on display down here. So many cool petrol heads wanting to have a chat. So yeah, really good atmosphere. Loads of police here, but no one's really doing anything naughty. And I'm going to try and resist the urge to do anything naughty on the way out of here as well. So yeah, let's walk back, jump in Esther and make a move. Hello, into a new day, and I've just finished editing the footage that you've just seen. What an awesome evening in Southend that was. Massive thanks and a shout out to everyone involved in organising the meet. There was just so many cars down there. A lot of people were saying that it was actually more packed than the meet that we missed around a month ago. And yeah, just a wide variety of different types of cars. Loads of classic Fords and other classics, but loads of more modern stuff as well. And yeah, just loads of people up Southend enjoying the evening in a safe and legal manner. Definitely going to be going back up to Southend again at some point, probably during the summer. I was saying to Kat that maybe we should sort of make a day of it the next time that there's a big meet up there, and then spend the evening up there as well, checking out cars. But yeah, looking on social media, there was just so many cars that were up there that I didn't even see. Then there were loads of cool cars that maybe passed me and I wasn't quick enough to get my camera or phone out to film them. So yeah, what you've seen in this video is literally just a snippet of what we saw, and you know, what we saw was only a percentage of what was actually up there. So yeah, any of you guys that like to go to car meets, it looks like Southend is becoming the place to be yet again, just like it was years ago. So yeah, definitely get yourselves up to Southend for a car meet in the summer if you're able to. Now, in other news, behind the scenes, I have been cracking on with some bits for Heidi, my hearing aid beige Mordor Mk1 Escort, and I'm hoping that the next proper video that I film on her, I'm going to be fitting the engine. That is certainly my aim. I need to get back on track after having to take a few steps backwards with our engine. I just need to pick up those bits from AR Valley and Sons Precision Engineers. Those bits are actually ready. I'm just waiting for Microblast Services to get in touch to say that the other bits are ready. And then, yeah, I think the next video hopefully will be me collecting those bits, and then I'll be looking to get the engine back together, which shouldn't be too much trouble, and then throw it in Heidi's bay. I have been cracking on with some bits behind the scenes, and I'll bring you up to date with that when I do get back around to Heidi's garage to film a video on her. But yeah, as I say, the plan is now to try and catch up and get back on track with Heidi after, you know, having to take a step back. But yeah, that's for future videos. For now, I'm going to end this video here. Massive thanks, as always, to everyone who's tuned in. Special thanks to my patrons for your ongoing support. I will leave all the links to everything in the description as usual. But other than that, I'll chat to you next time.